Hey, it's us once again.
Once again,
it's me, JT,
and me, Mike B. I'm gonna sing everything. I don't know anything else to rhyme with E.
That's your fault. I don't know what else to tell you.
What's up?
I'm doing okay, folk. You know, I've been doing all right. There's no special episodes that we're doing. It's
no
a quickie episode.
We just gonna talk.
We do it's an actual quickie episode.
It's been so
It's been really.
Yeah, I got a singing spirit, right?
That's what it sounds like, and you just got it. I mean,
as soon as I put the chord.
Yeah.
It's so long.
How you been doing, Mike B?
I'm
you
good.
know, Thanksgiving just passed.
Yeah.
You know, I was about to say Yuletide, but that's Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So
you ready? Man, the year went by so fast, though. Really,
it actually did. It actually went.
I think we had this conversation before, in which I feel like the time starts going by fast the older you get. Yeah.
It lets you know.
Yeah. You on your way out.
You on your way out.
Your time is winding up.
They say the living is for the young, and so.
And dying is for the old. What does that mean?
Just what it means. Ain't no secret. You know.
All right. Well, I guess we did.
Like the old nigga say, we all gonna have to meet their reservation someday.
Right on.
How'd I get? I'm depressed now.
you depressed me. And then I'm looking outside. I see the snow. Like hell. I
guess it ain't a good day. my bad. Let me lighten up the mood.
Oh, talk about your Chiefs.
My Chiefs, they did all right.
Today.
They did all right today. You know, we had a little 3-game skid there. You know, that just don't mind that.
No,
you know, just
man, and you know what? I try my best to not watch those games, especially the ones with against Denver.
But it seems like you seem like you try your best, but you're there. It seems like
my best ain't good enough.
I tried my best not to watch the game,
but I'm watching the game.
It's right on the channel. I mean, and it stays there. You know,
I look away. You know, I'm good at looking away. But you know what? I feel like the reason I can't watch sports is because I get too invested. Because I'm watching the Chiefs versus Denver, the first game, which I already don't like Peyton Manning. I hate him, and it's ridiculous for me to be watching this game hoping that something happened to this man. He ain't never did nothing to me, but I got so much anger in my heart towards this man.
See, I don't wish for nothing to happen. I mean, if something just so happened,
and I'm talking about something like real serious.
See, that's
exactly because I get too. That's why I don't try. I try my best not to watch it because I get too invested.
That's going a little bit further than invested.
My mind ain't right.
I can believe that.
You can believe that?
Yes.
And so that second Denver game.
Oh, now that's the one I got pissed. I expected us to lose that first one, but that second one. We
went in today. Who we playing? Washington.
RG3 and the Reds.
For some reason, I expected him to be. Do you think it's like he don't have the support, or what it is with RG3?
The dude ain't healthy, and another they
he
had
got
like
a cold.
They had like a snowstorm. Seemed like, and you know, probably he don't play good in like
cold weather,
cold conditions, like Peyton. And so don't bring him up again.
No,
I can believe it.
You should try to see. You really try to bring this show down, sabotaging the show.
But you know, it's been well. You know, and we had it seemed like the story of the week here. You know, it seemed too often we've been having too many fatalities.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at Arrowhead, and I heard a guy got killed at Arrowhead this week, and it seemed like to me, I heard the headline, but it was like a little too late. We've already had that headline here before, And so you know, and so it's sad, but you know, we over it. You know, we've had a couple of killings in the last year. In the last year, not even two.
But we over it. The devil is a lie.
He is, and hey, that's why I said we said, oh, it was almost like again. And then you pull over the newspaper
and turn to the next page.
That's,
now you know that's sad.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, because we've had two killings.
We're getting used to it.
It's almost, you know, like, is this the place
where shock value?
Yeah, you know, is this where you go to die?
But I mean, I would think stuff like that happens like Oakland. You know, like where it's like gangster. You know, it's not too gangster here. Not anymore.
They do that in their neighborhood. They don't go to an actual facility to die. For some reason, they choose an Arrowhead, but the parking lot, not just Arrowhead, but the parking lot.
My
to go ahead and kill themselves.
Was telling the story, and I don't know how true this is. This is all alleged, but I guess there was a drunk guy who got into a car that I guess looked like his. I don't know how he got in, but he was sleeping in the back because he was drunk. But then the owner of the car and his son came out and saw him. And they confronted him like, hey, you know, what you doing in our car? And I guess it was a conversation going back and forth, maybe arguing. I don't know. But then I heard that the son, he's like 10 or 11 years old, saw some people behind them like, hey, this guy, you know, is in our car. Like it's a stranger guy or whatever. So he called them over and they came over and confronted the guy.
The guy that you said was 10 or 11?
No, it was the owner of the car and then his son. And his son was like 10 or 11.
So this is like after a game?
Oh, I don't know if it's after. It was in the parking lot of Arrowhead.
Okay.
And so the 10-year-old, I guess in fear of his father getting beat up by this stranger, called some more people over. And so the people that came over got into the altercation, and they ended up beating the guy up, and the guy died. And so my first reaction, because, you know, I'm messed up in the head. You don't like the kid? I didn't like the kid.
I already knew. The kid was at fault.
I said, that little mother got the nerve to call somebody or say it was his fault. But then I thought, you know, maybe you don't know what transpired between his father and the stranger. So maybe he was basically just trying to look out for their safety. And so he was I mean, how did he know that they was going to beat him and then kill him? You know? But I feel like ain't no charges have been... against anybody.
Like, was the guy that was in the wrong car, was he like the aggressor?
See, that's what I don't know.
Was he like belligerent and just, you know, just being rude and
I mean, but I feel like being belligerent and rude is cause for a beatdown, not a kill.
That's what I'm saying. Now I'm saying
you should be able to handle belligerent.
So I didn't know the story. I just heard like the
you saw headline. You told us what you saw the headline. Next page. Ridiculous.
See, you know, and that's how I treated it. Cause I'm like,
you didn't even try to get to know JT.
But this is the third time. By the third time,
we're not counting. Let's not count. Because when you start counting, the numbers increase.
But I can't count. And you know, haven't made it to 5 yet. Once I get to 5, I'll stop counting.
All right.
But not caring, it started at 2.
Let us pray. So prayers go out to the family of the victim, and then also to the family of the people who killed him. Because I mean that
don't make no sense.
It don't make any sense.
It seems like we don't know the whole story. He must have cussed him out.
He must have pulled out a switchblade or something. Because first of all, if you drunk enough to be in somebody else's vehicle, then you're not like coherent enough to actually fight back.
But you shouldn't. That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't. If you that drunk, you know.
I feel like they could have pushed him down. And
you slap him or something, you know, and
maybe he was a sumo wrestler or something like that.
Now if he's big, you know, I take out a kneecap, but I ain't gonna kill his ass.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta make him immobile.
Oh, you hear about this is local news, people. It was a police officer who got into an altercation with a firefighter and ended up killing him.
The finest versus the bravest. Who won? The policeman won.
You mean who lived?
Oh,
I don't know if it's a win.
I went towards the game already.
Because the firefighter, he was celebrating like he had just got married. I think maybe 3 weeks before.
Celebrating his anniversary?
No, it wasn't an anniversary. It was they had just got married, and I think it was 3 weeks before. And he was out with his wife. Mm-hmm. He got into an argument with the cab driver, as if like something wasn't right. And he wasn't gonna pay him. Mm-hmm. So somehow this undercover police officer got involved, and then him and the firefighter got into it and went to blows. As far as like, I think the police officer got his ass handed to him, a little bit. And in self-defense, he ended up having to pull out his weapon, and shoot him. And you would see, that's the thing. This is all alleged, people, but the truth is, people don't know how to take an ass whooping no more. Because I feel like people, you don't have to take. Since there's so many guns out here, you don't have to take an ass whooping. Somebody step on your toes, you can shoot. Self-defense.
Are you
I felt threatened.
Tasing is making a nice run.
Oh, really?
It's moving its way up.
Tasing. I need to get me a taser. So, because
that's the weapon of the future.
That's a weapon of today.
They ain't beating out guns yet. I still can kill you. But
I feel more comfortable with people. I can get tased, but don't shoot me.
How you been tased though? Would you rather be shot or tased? How you been tased though?
I'd rather be tased.
Because I've had some electrodes.
Mm-hmm. I ain't saying it's fun. Like
ain't nothing nice.
I'm just saying, if I had my choice, sometimes you don't have a choice.
That's what I'm saying.
But if I had my choice,
I've never been shot, so I don't know. But I've had some electricity run through my body.
Have you ever came across somebody who has been shot and they like, you know what? He wasn't really that bad.
No, I'm just saying, it's two extremes, and so But I've heard people like, man, it ain't fun.
You're damn right, but they live.
They live. I live.
Another day. You ain't been shot though. That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. I told you that, Mike.
But I feel like you don't get it.
No, I get it, but you haven't been neither though. Have you had a? That's what I'm saying. I've had some electricity.
I put a 9-volt battery on my tongue before.
No. You still ate. 10 minutes later after you did that shit. That didn't deter you from nothing. You did it again, probably. Just to make sure it was real. Nah, electricity ain't fun, brother. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. I've never been shot, so I couldn't. And just a little electricity that I had.
Mm-hmm. That was enough.
Now that ain't.
I just don't think it compares though to actually being shot. That's just me talking.
Hey.
Shot, like you said, I ain't been neither.
You ain't,
so I can shut what they call the hell up.
But well, what's the old film?
We were talking about
So what happened to the fireman? Did he get
he died. He got shot by the police officer.
I know he got shot, but I didn't know.
No, he died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's.
So no repercussions. You said there.
I don't think the police officer has been charged, but he has been in conversation with the chief of police, and I don't remember the statement that he made.
That sounds like the same old story.
It's always the same old story. Always the same old story. But we weren't there, so we really don't know what happened. But I think they were saying that the police officer had to have some type of surgery or whatever, because he got them hands put on him, and he couldn't take it. Maybe he thought he was gonna die. Anyway,
I can believe it.
There was another story about this guy. It was a FedEx truck. It was either FedEx or UPS. The driver was getting gas and left the keys in the truck. And y'all know what that means. It's Christmas time. So some knucklehead decided to jump in the car and take the police on. They stole the truck. Now, I don't even know if it was a high-speed chase. They stole the truck, stopped by their auntie house, unloaded a couple things, stopped by their mama house, unloaded a couple things.
And they didn't even know what was in there. They just
whatever.
It's Christmas time.
It's got
Merry Christmas.
Mm-hmm. And then, you would think it's a FedEx truck or a UPS truck.
You would get caught eventually. Or they know it, you know.
They know where the truck is.
But
there got to be some type of GPS, some type of
I mean, they know the truck is gone. You know, in a matter of when he come outside and it's gone.
But I think it had some type of tracking system in it, so they were able to see all the stops he made.
Yeah.
So they went to the mama house, got their shit back. They went to the auntie house, got their shit back, and I think they were able to still deliver the stuff later on that day. Now the mama, they were saying that the mama was like, I didn't know what he was doing. I said,
it's just
okay, I didn't know. You let your son pull it up in a. You know he don't.
You know he don't work for FedEx. You know that should be your very first question. So, why you pulling up with that FedEx truck?
Letting him just park some stuff in your house.
Oh, okay. You
cool with that?
Yeah. Okay, baby. Well, I wonder what he told her.
You know what? He went, parked, got them gifts out. Yeah. She started calling people. Like, girl, guess what? We got some big screen. What you need? And then they looking through the little gifts, opening up shit.
And they in there probably posting on Facebook. And
oh, look, we done hit a lick.
I got these. When you start off with I got these, you already know it's going wrong.
The sad part is they probably was like, thank you, Jesus. Your son done stole a FedEx truck, stole the gifts, and you sitting here thanking God.
It's a Christmas miracle. Man.
That's how it be sometimes, man. Because, there was a time and I ain't going to sit here and say that I ain't never bought nothing that somebody said, fell off the truck. I know a 32-inch TV ain't supposed to cost $50. I don't do that anymore. But I can't say that I have.
You know if you caught that deal.
No, we ain't talking about, what ifs. Not today.
You know if you caught that deal. You just ran across. You just putting gas in your gas tank.
Usually those type of deals come across at the barbershop.
No, I mean, you can get, open up the trunk. I've had, Jordans and
yeah, go on, tell them. No, tell them where you live, JT.
That's all right. That's all right.
Oh, and now to our rest in peace moment. We lost Nelson Mandela.
Holy shit.
You know what? I know this is ignorant, but I used to think that Nelson Mandela and Morgan Freeman were the same person.
I can't see that.
You cannot see that?
I was about to agree with you.
No, I really used to think that they were the same person. But I heard Nelson Mandela speak, and I was wondering, how did Morgan Freeman is talented, to do that accent like that. I didn't know the difference. But I mean, I was younger. I just didn't know any better.
But he never did nothing like that though.
Did what? They looked alike to me. Like Joe Clark, I thought that was Nelson Mandela.
It's like every black person, black male, you thought was just anybody.
I didn't know any better back then. Then I said I was ignorant.
We know.
Oh, we know. But I used to think that they were the same person. I eventually grew up and realized that I was just ignorant and dumb.
Praise Jesus.
But rest in peace to Nelson Mandela.
Yeah.
We also lost Paul Walker. Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
And that's, what? It's sad because people, they kill other people off just so easily. And when the story first broke, nobody wanted to believe it. I didn't want to believe it.
Talking about with Paul Walker?
Yeah, I'm Googling. Yeah. And it came from TMZ. I'm like, I thought TMZ.
How it came out was almost like a joke. Because he was in a car.
Oh, okay.
It almost like a host, like he got killed in a car accident. You're like, come on now.
Yeah,
then it was in a Porsche. Like, come on now. It was too easy.
It ended up being true.
The brother did, Hey, I don't know what to tell you.
Did you see the pictures of Tyrese?
He was torn up about it. Mm-hmm. He was torn up about it. But I'm pretty sure, if you work with somebody,
yeah, they did so many movies.
It's been like 10 years since the first one or the one he was in. Mm-hmm. Seemed like so. It's been a good decade. So you know somebody. And then they were working together for.
Weren't they working on the new one?
Yeah, I heard they was actually putting another one together, and they was almost done. I think shooting it. And they said I guess they
stopped production of it.
Well, you will have to. The show must go on. Nah, I mean, this is the main character. And so I would, unless they do a Young and the Restless route, the character known as will be played by the last 10 minutes of the movie.
I actually hate they did that on Fresh Prince, and what I didn't like is they don't change Veer from a dark lady to the lightest light skinned lady they can find, and we supposed to sit here and think that it's the same person. I mean, I enjoyed both characters, but it never felt the same.
She didn't groove me in.
No, you didn't. I mean,
you went from pinto beans to navy beans in a matter of 1 week, and then
from chocolate ice cream to vanilla, and they talking about they taste the same. I felt like that was a slap in the face.
I could believe it.
They could have they did it. It worked. It just wasn't the same.
Nope. But yeah, R.I.Ps.
That's all I got, man.
I don't have nothing to lighten the mood, I guess. we'll be back next week. Well, I don't need dance. Hopefully we'll be back. God damn it. Till next time, folks.